Thank you for coming back after the lunch break. I know this room very well. It's sometimes a little bit sleepy here, especially on a Friday morning when you have film history or something like this. I slept here many times, totally understand it. My name is Max. I work at David and Martin. It's a creative agency based in Hamburg, Munich, and Berlin. And the title of my talk is The Impact of Generative AI in the Marketing Industry. That's a super long title, I guess. I mean, I have a very short name, Max Peng, but it's a long title. I did not give it to me, it was given to me. So I wanted to change it, and I just renamed it to AI, Adopt or Die, to make it a little bit more dramatic feeling. So some words about me. My job title is also a bit longer, Creative Innovation Director it is. I studied computer science and philosophy in Mainz. This was my first life, so to say. And after that, I studied here in the Filmakademie Ludwigsburg. And I finished 2009. I studied film and TV production, so I finished with a serial production as my diploma. And then I worked for 13 years in advertising film productions and in the advertising industry. And since 2.5 years, I switched sides from production to the agency side because, I really like technology, I like creativity, and as a film producer, you were kind of limited with those two things. So I decided to switch the side. And if you want to follow me and my glorious words on LinkedIn, here's a big QR code you can scan. So today I want to talk about two things in marketing, because marketing is so big, I cannot talk about everything, but I want to focus on targeting and on creativity. Targeting sounds very boring, but actually it's not. So I want to do a little recap of 2023, because that was the last time I was speaking here at this symposium, which Gerhard also organized. It was October, so it's not even 2 years ago, like 1.5 years ago. And I made some statements and I want to check out if they are true now. I said, welcome to the 5th industrial revolution. Welcome to the age of artificial intelligence. So I would say, it's an industrial revolution. It stays like this. It was not a hype or a trend which went away. It's still here. So this was true. And I said from now on, most of the digital media will be co-created by AI. In our business, this is true, and I will show you why. So, for some filmmakers, it's also true. So I would say, most of digital media have some kind of AI, even if it's just a software which you are editing it with, has some kind of AI inside. So I would say partially true. And AI will have an impact on creativity like the internet on information distribution. I'm not so sure about this statement, so I did not see this creativity explosion, especially because Gerhard also showed it, so I would not call this very creative. We for sure have a content explosion. Everyone is doing everything right now, but I would not say it's super creative, so I'm questioning this statement, but I will go into detail later. And then I showed this chart, which was amazing back then. How fast did ChatGPT reach 1 million users? Compared to Netflix, which took 3.5 years. It only took 5 days for ChatGPT to reach 1 million users. And so this was 3 weeks ago. Sam Altman posted, we added 1 million users in the last hour. So this is really, really another dimension. It was also thanks to the Ghibli hype. Everyone signed up for it. So it really helped them to become even more used. So let's take a little look at all the stuff we use in our agency. For sure, who uses or have used ChatGPT? Just raise your hand. Okay, so that's like everyone. 1.5 years ago, it was about 20% I counted. So this is a big difference. And beside ChatGPT, we have a lot of other large language models we are using. You probably heard about Gemini, which is the Google LLM, or Meta AIs integrated everywhere. So basically, it became a commodity. Everyone is using it, and now it's not only ChatGPT. There's like a large language model for every kind of need you have. And if I walk around the agency, I see a lot of windows open with some ChatGPT or Claude. They use a lot of Claude in our agency. And I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's from strategy, accounting, creatives, like everyone uses an LLM. And as a sparring partner, co-creation partner, I think it's not bad. Same goes for text to image. So we all heard about Midjourney. Who has used Midjourney at least once? So, okay, almost everyone again. Yeah, in fact, like we got a new version of Midjourney, even more consistency, more realistic, even better. Also, there are like several image tools now which are like competing for Midjourney's throne, I would say. And yeah, and I think it also in our industry, it became kind of a commodity to use it. So 1.5 years ago, I think I showed a job posting. We were looking for prompt artists. Yeah, no, there were no prompt artists back then. And we wanted to hire people who could do prompts. And now it's like every art director is used to prompting somehow. It's integrated in Photoshop. They don't even put it on their CV anymore when they can prompt. It's like, yeah, I can prompt. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, this is not a big thing for advertising people anymore. It's just an additional skill in the toolbox. And we talk about tooling. We talked before. I will talk about a little bit again in some slides. And yeah, and then ChatGPT came back here also to text to image. They had DALL-E before, like it was not so really great, but now, yeah, the new version out of it is not called DALL-E anymore. It's just a ChatGPT image generator. It's really nice. We actually use it a lot. And yeah, and then generative video. I mean, a lot of people will talk about generative video, so I will not go too much into detail. But there are a lot of commercial models like yeah, Sora, Kling, Crea, Minimax, Runway, and Higgsfield, which is a very new model. And yeah, this is like the commercially available stuff, also some open source stuff. And what we are using when we're producing, and I know Lucas will talk about it as well, is ComfyUI. So ComfyUI is a visual interface which makes generative video, brings generative video in a more professional, more controllable setting. Because this is, again, a node-based workflow, just like you know from Nuke or DaVinci. So basically, you bring a much more control into the whole handling of generative video. And this is what we want, a lot of control. So yeah, for all our generative AI-heavy video projects, we are using ComfyUI. Yeah, then 2023, I showed a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. Let's have a look at it again.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Uncle Phil, come try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
Yeah, it's a great reminder what was possible before, and let's see what's possible today. This is the video from Higgsfield. I think the demo video they put out like 10 days ago or something like this. I would not say this is like exemplary for the most exciting AI video, but it shows you they really have some advanced camera controls right now, just as a direct comparison to the spaghetti eating video.